successful takeoff. There was a chance that I wasn't injured.
I'd have it living like a cringing animal. When you don't have any money, it runs your blood pressure up. You hear me? And you got.
Hi, hope you're doing great. Today, I want to say, maybe sometimes you have a bad day in paragliding. Today, in a beautiful day, after we checked the wind direction and other factors, we decided to have a short flight. But after my friends took off, the direction of the wind changed to east from north, and I had a too unsuccessful takeoff. It was a chance that I wasn't injured. But you know, having no headwind is one problem, but the major one is the lines and the nuts in the plants, which I had described in my last video. It went really on my nerve. Okay, this is my first launch.
برو همین مستقیم برو اینجا به چی پیدا بشه. آها همینو با بگیری ها.
I was alone up there, and it was so hard to assemble my wing again. But I should take my time. I was talking about these thorns, which can hurt your hands as well.
من با تأخیر میام اینجا تیغ بود.
I have to take them off smoothly, and it's so hard to separate them one by one.
Nigga.
As this is the second launch is coming.
ای بابا آقا باید صفر
When I screwed up the second reverse launch and takeoff, I decided to have forward takeoff because it could help me to put my weight forward and I can increase the thrust force, which can cover the wind force to launch the wing easily. And it was the best decision, I think.
If you can focus your mind on it, you can change it. You don't like the way your life is going? You have the power to change it. You don't have to be a failure. You don't have to be a quitter. You don't have to be anything you don't want to be. As long as you decide to change your mind.
You got to get to the point in your life where you say, I have had it. I've had it with going in a restaurant, looking on one side to see what I want to eat, and then look on the other side to see what I could afford. I'd had it living like that. I'd had it borrowing money from people. I'd had it living like a cringing animal. When you don't have any money, it runs your blood pressure up. You hear me? And you've got to decide, I have had it. I'm not going to live like this anymore. And let me tell you something. You deserve it. You deserve a better life. There is more to your life than you've been living. You deserve it.
When you commit yourself to do better, that's the moment you start to see real change.
The very first level is you seeing it. You got to know what it looks like, tastes like, feel like, because you don't, you're going to compromise.
Find those goals that mean something to you. Write them out. Read them every day. Develop a plan of action. Make up your mind that you have the power within yourself to reinvent you.
You've got to work on it. When other folk are having a good time, you've got to have the strength of character to concentrate, to read, to digest information.
If you want it bad enough, nothing's going to stop you. Not fear, not somebody's opinion, not how hard your childhood was, not self-doubt. Nothing will stop you.
You can do what you put your mind to. And if you continue to put your mind to it, the game opens up new levels. In each new level that gets opened up, you're able to adapt a different mindset and a different approach. You can stop at that level, or you can go, I want more levels. I want more fucking levels.
You can make every dream you've ever had a reality, but you've got to be willing to stand and fight for it. You've got to be willing to give up your time for it. Give up your peace, give up your blood, give up your sweat, give up your tears, give every single thing you possibly can to that dream.
And you think greatness goes on sale, but true quality never goes on sale. The only thing that goes on sale is cheap stuff. The real high quality stuff, it costs what it costs. They're not trying to get somebody average to buy it. You got to have a certain amount of money or you ought not to be in here. Greatness costs what it costs.
There is a price tag to greatness. Nobody's gonna hand it to you. You've got to grind for it. You've got to stick with that thing for as long as it takes and pay whatever price is required.
And while you're suffering from self-doubt, other people are intimidated by your full potential.
So I took off. You know, when I was in the sky, I just was thinking about how would it be if I was in a new and unknown place with a lot of trees. I believe it would be hard for me. You can see the spectacular scenery and the river, which is memorable for me. That's the village and the site which I learned paragliding. Here, I tried to turn in a gaggle for gaining height, and I chased that little bird. It didn't happen though.
فقط اختشاشه، فقط اختشاش، اصلا اذیت کننده شد. من نرسیدم بیاین این درختای جلو دنبالم.
همینجا کرم بیا میرسی. میدونی از این با هم یک ماکش میمونی.
So I had to go for landing.
یه قصیرال بزنه.
نه در زنگاه
اچگی درش درود وجود داره. باده میبینی؟ الان شده شما، الان شده شرق. از پشتم داره بزنه.
Thank you for subscribing and sharing this video.
سلام.
سلام.